Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Divine. Guys, I have been off for maybe about a month now. Been going through a lot of issues. I've moved from where I was, the location I was in the eastern region. Now I'm in Accra. And reason for my moving, guys, is because my the year 1 year contract was up from that place, and the landlord decided um, he would raise the rent from 1,300 to 1,800. He didn't say anything to me until 2 weeks before the contract was up, and that's when it was when he lady told me that he's going to raise the rent from 13 to 18 per month. That would amount up to, so what I paid was 15,600 for the year, and then he's going to raise it now from that to 21,600, just in one go, without prior notification. I mean, like 2 weeks was when I just asked him, because he had he was telling people about a friend of mine wanted, or associate rather of mine, was asking me if there was any available units down by me where I was at. And so I told her that he had just somebody has just vacated the the middle floor, so rather the middle unit, because it was just three 2 bedroom units. That's what he had there. So the people in the second unit had vacated. So when she called me and asked me, maybe they had left about 2 weeks before. So I told her to I would inquire for her. The landlord said to me, he's not renting anywhere, it's already rented. But then he said to me, he said he had two people on standby. But then the next day, he called me early in the morning after 7 o'clock and said he had I should contact the person I that was interested in the place that in the property on the the apartment. Sorry guys, I am having brain fogs because I have issues and my mind is all over the place. But that aside, he told the girl, he told the lady he was renting it for 1,900. So I'm like, okay, so it's coming from 1,300 per month to 1,900. That's a lot in one go. So she was asking him to, you know, just take off a little for her, and she could pay like 15. And he was like, no, very adamant, no, no. I would put it on 18, but that's as far as low as I can go. Hmm. So this is what I was thinking. No, not I feared asking him, because for you to slash it from 13 to all the way to 18 in one go, I was like, or 19, I was like, how much is this man going to charge me? So I didn't want to ask him. So the last 2 weeks he called me to ask me, um, to remind me that the contract was up in 2 weeks' time. And that was when I asked him how much increase was he going to put on my thing, on my rent. He said, well, for you 18. I was like, my God, from 13 to 18 in one go without any notice. So I'm like, all right then. Guys, I really wanted to leave off of that mountain, but at the same time, because in the mountain, it's like when you're retired. Maybe you retire, or, you probably have a business in Accra, so you come to the mountains and spend two days, like on a weekend, and then you come back to Accra. So that is the kind of place. It's the village, far up in the village, very very far. You pass a lot of villages, over 100 villages to get to me. So it was really, out of the way for me. My young son, and he was just very very depressed. So in a sense, I wanted to leave. There's nothing I could do business wise there because these people are used to their staple foods, and everybody was growing maize. As you could see, people were just growing maize and the other one what is called the what's that thing called again? Cassava. So everybody grow that and everybody they're staple food. So who don't sell, they actually make use of it in their homes. So yes, guys, it's a great pleasure. It's a great not so much of a pleasure, but it's better than here. It's better than in the mountains. So I am happy I'm not in the mountains anymore. My son is still depressed because uh, the landlord has said to me he was going to raise the rent from no after I said he was going to raise to 18. I had offered because it just came on me sudden. So I'm like, all right, and so I asked him to give me some more time for me to get somewhere else, or if you could take. So I would still pay him 1,800, the one at the money the raised rent. Then I would pay him that for the month whilst looking a place. He said, no, 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 no. I have to get out that very same day. So I'm like, get out this very same day. And he was, listen, guys, he was not making any joke. So that's all right. And what do I do? I was packing, and I wasn't packing. Like, I packed some stuff. I sat around a little bit. Guys, I actually had diarrhea. I've not had that in a while. So I'm like, I thought I was not fretting. But then when I had the diarrhea, I was like, no, man, this is me fretting without even realizing. Because where am I going to go? You know? So, and I had only about 3,100 CDs. So some places you could get that for the year. You could use that money and get a place for the year. But where? But I know people who is paying 3,000 for the year. You know, but they have been in this place like for maybe about 2 3 years down the line. So yeah, so I know that I could get a place, for far less than this 18 he was charging me for the month. And a guy in a Ghanaian said to me, because he wanted the place too, so he had asked him, but he had inquired, and he told him 18 same way. So the guy said to me, no. He said to me, Divine, nowhere in the mountains should any place go for that amount of money, whether it be a house or apartment like you are renting there. It doesn't work, not in the mountains. The guy said to me, he's cheating you guys because you're foreigners. Guys, a lot of that, let me tell you guys, in the diaspora, a lot of that goes on in here, in this Ghana here. When they see you as a foreigner, these people plan to take your eyes out of your sockets. You understand me? They feast off of us, the the diasporans, because they think we have money. We are coming from the West. How dare us not have money? So they will try, they will rob you, scam you. That's what they do here. A lot. I mean, I'm not even going to say every other person. I can't say every other person is a scammer. Guys, everybody is a scammer. Well, every other person is a scammer in Ghana. Ghanaians will tell you this too. Ghanaians are sick and tired of the scammers here. They're 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 everywhere. Children are scamming you, adults, old people, everybody's scamming. Even the Jamaicans, guys, even some of the Jamaicans that come here scam you. Some of the British people come here, they scam you. They just these people just adopt adopt the ways of the Ghanaians. They don't have mercy. So yes, guys. So the guy said to me, no matter what, brand new, old house, no matter what, no home should be for that amount of money. Because here in Accra, you can get a place for 1,200 a month. It depends on where you go. You know, some places like in Kaswa, I like Kaswa, but what they told me about Kaswa is You know, on my one of my videos, guys, you will see a lady on the side of the road telling me where I have to put away my phone and hold on to my handbag tight because you have a lot of thieves in Kaswa who these guys will be riding bikes and just grab your phone or grab your handbag and they're gone. You know. So Kaswa is a little bit cheaper, but Kaswa you can't come out. The lady was saying on the video at a certain time of the night you can't come out. You can't be on the roads in Kaswa. So Kaswa is a little bit cheaper, but who wants to be living in a area where you can't walk at nights? You know, I love to stroll at nights. So who wants to be in an area where you can't walk at nights? You know. So guys, this video is going past 10. I didn't intend to do it for past 11 minutes. It's over 11 minutes now. But let me finish this, guys. Right. So I'm now in Accra, and I'll tell you what's going on so far. So far, I've been here 2 weeks since today is what, Monday. So last week, just this Friday, would have been 2 weeks exactly since I've been here. So guys, let me. Well, the fifth I was well. The contract ended on the fifth. Let me tell you more about that, guys. So when the contract ended, and the guy said to leave now, 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 right? So I called late in the evening. I called this Ghanaian guy who is of Jamaican father. His father is Jamaican who came here and have been here since. So this big man, he's not a child. So I called that guy and I asked him. I said to him, you know, I have to leave today because the landlord said the contract is up. So he said to me, you know, Empress, um, this, that, and the other. He was trying to help. Then he asked me, he said to leave today. So I said, right now, right now. He said to me, all right, so when is the contract up? So I said, right now, today. He said, no, 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 no. He said, it can't be today. He said, yeah, today, right now. So he said, take a picture of this contract and send to me. I sent it. The guy said, but if the contract is up today, he can't tell you to leave out today. He has to give you some time. So I said, like, how much time? He said, maybe about a month. That sounded good. But I can't take word of mouth, you know, I have to know, you know. So I went on Google and they said 3 to 5 days, you know, I could stay there for. So when he called, he said he's going to call the landlord. I should give him the number. I called him. The landlord said to me, for me to call him and beg him, guys. I have to call him and beg him to give me that time, which is legally binded, that he should give me 3 to 5 days. So I called him and I talked to him. I did not beg him. I don't beg. And by the time, by the day before the 5th, before the day, the 5 days ended, he called me to remind me, the day before, you know, to remind me that I have to leave by tomorrow, or did I get the money to pay for the year. Guys, I catch you in the next video to continue this story. Or not to continue, but I'll catch you in the next video. I'll tell you what's going on now as I am speaking. Alright, guys. Bye.